Edo State. Obaseki is God's project. Without manipulation, give it to Obaseki. If Obaseki wins, it's going to Oshiomhole will go oblivion. If Ezeyamo now be manipulated and become the governor, it's going to be war between Ezeyamo and Oshiomhole. Ondo election is going to be tough, very tough, very tough. There will be shooting, there will be killing, there will be so many things. Akeredolu will be betrayed. Somebody is going to follow up with Agbola, who is Akeredolu's deputy. Some people in APC will back him up against Akeredolu. I'm not a politician, I'm talking as a man of God.
It's that time of the year again where Nigeria is approaching another governorship election, and a lot of people have been saying so many things, following the political arena in the country for some time now. What has God told you about the forthcoming Ondo and Edo state governorship elections?
Thank you so much. In Ondo State, Akeredolu will be betrayed. There is more in Akeredolu's group. Somebody is going to follow up with Agbola, who is Akeredolu's deputy. Some people in APC will back him up against Akeredolu. And Akeredolu will not find the election so easy. It's going to be very tough. But if Akeredolu sleeps, it does not work out his strategy very well, that election might turn around and come to Agbola. But if Akeredolu works very well, give it back to Akeredolu at any given time, so Akeredolu can still retain the seat. That's Ondo State. But there is going to Ondo election is going to be tough, very tough, very tough. There will be shooting, there will be killing, there will be so many things. But if Akeredolu put his record straight, he will get it. Edo State, maybe 2 years ago, I told you, you came for an interview, I said, Obaseki is God's project. Without manipulation, give it to Obaseki. Without manipulation, I said, give it to Obaseki. Obaseki can only be eased out with manipulation. If Obaseki wins, it's going to Oshiomhole will go oblivion. And that is why Obaseki must do all that is necessary. Because it's God's project, God will stand behind him and for him to succeed. But if you don't take a right step, they will manipulate him out of the way. So he must not relent. Obaseki is God's project, and God's project doesn't sleep. He must do all that is necessary to the victory. So, and if Ezeyamo now be manipulated and become the governor, it's going to be war between Ezeyamo and Oshiomhole. Oshiomhole is going oblivion.
Ezeyamo is APC. Ezeyamo is APC.
Yes.
If he wins the election, there will be battle between him and Oshiomhole.
If Ezeyamo cannot win, he can only win by manipulating it. I'm not a politician, I'm talking as a man of God. He can only win by manipulation. If he wins, Obaseki and Oshiomhole did not fight. They are friends. This one will be terrible. And the government is not going to be a government. So Ezeyamo is confused. Let's leave it that way. Without manipulation, I still repeat again, without manipulation, give it back to Obaseki. I told you of Bayelsa election when you came for that interview. I tell you that without manipulation, PDP will win. There's a tribunal case now where people are expecting that to take away the PDP. I'm not a PDP man, but PDP will still win. There's nothing to panic about. The PDP will still retain the place. In Bayelsa. Imo election. Imo election. what is this man's name? Uzondema should wait for another Supreme Court matter. Supreme Court matter. If he sleeps over that Supreme Court matter, it doesn't do all the necessary things. I tell you, it will get him out of the place. Except he takes the right steps to fight this and get it right. And if he now comes back, it's going to affect our judiciary. That the world leaders will see Nigerian judiciary not to be serious. Anambra, APC will not win in Anambra. No, APC will not win. Election is coming up in Ghana. Election is coming up in Ghana between John Mahama and Nana Addo Akufo. The election, John Mahama should live on his past glory and work very well with the grassroots. That is the only thing that will retain and get a right advisor. If he does not get the right advisor, he listens to wrong advisor. He will get him. He will not get. He will not get it. Then the incumbent will win. America election. The only way that Joe Biden can win is to win Colorado, California, Washington, Philadelphia, and Washington. If it doesn't work on these states, remember during Hillary Clinton, I told you that these are the states that Hillary must win, but he could not win the states. He only won one out of it, and he could not win the rest, and he lost. She lost. Now, Joe Biden can also lose this election if it does not work on these states, and also work on Trump weakness. The black. He must work on the black people. Then, besides this mail-in voting, will cause rigging, that one will take Trump ahead of Joe Biden. So they have to protest on this. If they allow the mail-in to go, I tell you that it's going to be part of the victory to Trump. So Trump will come back then. Before you ask another question, let me conclude this. Let's talk about this COVID-19. COVID-19 have come to stay. And it's quite unfortunate that the vaccine will come out. The government has failed because they are not putting God first. And for this reason, COVID-19 has come to stay like HIV and whatnot. The vaccine will come out, different version of the vaccine will come out. But in Nigeria, COVID-19 will still kill more people. And that's why I want to warn Mr. President, be very careful. COVID-19 is still in the villa. And death is still in the villa. Death is still in the villa. And we still need to pray for Mr. President's health. We need to pray against emergency. Some things will come up in the villa that is unusual. Very unusual. Apart from COVID-19 that is there right now.